Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DAVZEE, your humble host, as you all must have been on the journey with us. So today, I have a very, very special guest, and the person happened to be former president of the Taishola University, formerly known as Taishola University of Education, before they now changed to TASUEDSU, Taishola Federal University of Education. So let's give him a minute to welcome himself. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. And please tell us about yourself in few seconds.
Uh, you've said it all. Uh, my name is AKINJETAN EMMANUEL, erstwhile student union president of Taishola University of Education, now Federal University of Education, Taishola. A mentor to many, a trained teacher, a philosopher, a writer, and a brother to many.
Thank you so much. And you know, the me, I already know that you have a lot of what's it called? You have a lot of honorary titles, and I can say, right from that time. So Mr. Akijeton, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Because you used to be the president when I was a student too, and I have a few questions. Generally around love, and secondarily around your school life when you were in school. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now my first question: tell us about your life when you were the student union president. The kind of the bad things you did that you never forget, that almost nobody knew about it. Maybe
Well,
like one of them, because I'm very sure it cannot be one. So tell us.
Well, it's not really funny though, but then, it is something that you never thought of. Sometimes, some dreams just come to you just like a thief, but some just come to you
Bewa.
as prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
actually, I've been a good boy,
Obviously, everybody can
I've
know.
been a
Everybody
good boy.
knows.
And the only thing I did to myself that I can never forgive myself was I didn't just finish with a first class.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I see.
Okay. So what did you graduate with? That's like another. What did you graduate with?
Second class of
Okay. Continue.
So
Second
I
class
didn't
of
finish with the first class.
Okay.
Though that is not a measure to success.
Yeah.
But sometimes, I was at a camp at Shagam, and there is a lady beside me. The lady graduated with first class, and they were introducing the lady. I happens to be a junior president, and they were like, "Mommy, Ekoko Kieni, she finished with first class." I have to step back. That in some area, those things really matter. Though it is not a measure for success actually. So, while I was serving as a union president, the only thing I did then was I wasn't so much focused in my academics. Sometimes those leaders that train us then, they were like, if you see this one, key them, you see VC, key them, you see. So all this talk,
Yeah.
spirit, don't let us. So
Yeah.
that was just
Okay. Thank you so much. So like this now, in one word, what you regret? I mean, what you did badly that you never forget was not focusing more on your academics
Yeah.
and graduating with second class instead of first class.
Yeah.
Well,
potential first class students.
Well, duly noted. Let me go to the next question, which is like, to me, one of my favorite parts. Do you have a girlfriend?
Of course I do.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Tell us about your girlfriend.
Well, she's a calm person. Someone who shared same experience like I do. Someone who is very focused.
Okay, and that wait, okay. That's like going to make me ask another question. When you were that union president,
Okay.
how many girlfriends could you count, or how many girlfriends can you remember that you had when you were the union president? How many can you say? I can still remember I had about maybe 17, 19 girlfriends.
Well, I had a lot of girlfriends.
Oh my god! Thank you for not denying that.
Yeah, I said
girlfriends.
I said I
With
had.
the S.
Well, yeah, I said I had a lot of girlfriends.
Okay.
So,
you had
a lot of
no,
girlfriends.
that's what I'm saying. I'm also saying it that, okay, when you were the president,
Let me
it's a
explain.
normal thing.
Let me explain
It's just
my
like the king.
statement. Let me explain my statement.
Okay.
I had a lot of girlfriends.
Okay.
But then, I'm a man of the people.
For the people and by the people.
So,
Oh my god.
So I don't need to segregate. But if you should ask me that my love mates, my person, I only had one girlfriend.
Okay.
from my 100 level to my 400 level. I
Hmm.
have a lot of girlfriends, friends that we could talk, gist, and all. So,
Okay, so that's going
but
to lead
not
to our next
feelings
question.
attached. Yeah.
Okay, just flirt and move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
that's going
not
to
flirt like that.
okay.
Just sometimes we read, sometimes we jokes.
Okay,
And,
study mates
yeah,
and friends with benefits in
at
one word.
all, at all, at all. No,
You say you just study. Okay, friends with benefits is not necessarily friends with sex and all of that. That's like the first thing that comes to people's mind.
you know
When
when
I tell you, okay, friends with benefit. Friends with benefit could be somebody you study together. You are friends
uh,
and you are benefiting from yourselves.
you are very right. It's
Okay.
your own phrase, but then there are some things that you need to know, and there's a way you need to address them in this generation we have. So if you say you have a friend with benefit,
What will
you are
come to
giving,
people's mind?
yes, you are giving another interpretations. You are defining yourself for people already.
Hmm.
So you don't let them define you by the words you emitted, but you just let them know according to how you feel. If I say I have friends with benefit, I can have a guy who
Yeah.
benefit from me.
Yeah.
Now, probably we share the same thing, the same, understand.
Yeah.
So, but friends with the benefits we are seeing in these days is not what we had then.
Well, that's true. Then that's going to lead to my next question.
Okay.
Why do you think a guy needs to be in a relationship? Like, what's the necessity you think, or do you think is necessary to be in a relationship?
Well, let me answer the question in two phrases. There is a need for a guy to be in a relationship.
Why?
Firstly,
Okay.
I want to say this relationship first before going into love relationship that we practice between girl and a boy.
Yeah, okay.
So relationship is necessary because you alone, either you are more intelligent, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you come from a good family. If you do not keep relationship, it will be hard for you to make it in life. So it is no amount of the knowledge you have sometimes that make you successful. It is the relationship you keep. Now, it is because you have relationship with me. That is why I'm able to come to your place.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
And you have many people that do not have relationship, but they know me.
Yeah.
So knowing someone do not mean you have relationship with them.
Okay.
We all know Dangote, but we don't have relationship with him. So, and the other one is that let me just go in the Christian line.
For the male and female.
Yes,
like
for the male and
relationship,
female.
Okay.
Let me go to the Christian line.
Okay.
There is this thing that I used to tell people that relationship is not just about the way we define it nowadays. It is what we need to check into because of our tomorrow. When God created man, God now said it is not good for man to be alone. So let me create him an helper. So you build relationship by looking for an helper, and the helper you are seeing.
I see what you are doing.
So the helper you are seeking for
Okay.
must have, okay, for example, now if I'm to help you,
Okay.
I have more potential, more capacity to help you.
Hmm.
So automatically, if a man is going into relationship, he's going to seek for somebody who will help him.
Take me there, Papa.
So that's just it. That's just it.
Okay, so let me just ask this next question. Are you a football fan?
Yeah, of course.
I think I've seen
I
a
love
couple
football
of
so much.
I think I've seen a couple of posts you made about football. So I think this question is going to like fit for you. Why do you think a lot of guys or so many guys find it easy to stay loyal to their football club and find it very hard to stay loyal in their relationship?
Well, that is a logical question though.
Yeah, that's we kind of I want you to like talk about it. I want you to tell us why you think it is like that, because there are a lot of guys that they are very, very loyal to whether they beat their team or not, they still stand there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why do you think guys like that, they find it hard to stay loyal in their relationship?
Football is something,
Okay.
but when we're talking about relationship, you cannot date a team. You date human being, which means human being reason diversely. The way you think sometimes is different from the way I think. Okay, I'm a Chelsea fan. If they beat Chelsea today, beat Chelsea tomorrow, I'll still be a Chelsea fan. Chelsea as a team is, a constitute of players. So when you are loyal to your team and you are not loyal to your partner, you ask me that why? It's because some people do not find much interest and much vision and much direction. When you are supporting, we have some of our father that before we were born, they were supporting Arsenal. Yeah. Till now, Arsenal is yet to have a Champions League. They are still supporting them. So it shows that one day go be one day. So
goes up.
So as a person now, if you are dating someone and the person did not change, It is easy for you to criticize the person. It is easy for you to move away. It is easy for you to find another option. But something I used to tell people is that there is no point in running without direction. When you are running and you do not have direction, there is no point there. We cannot be good, we can be a good a good athlete. We run, we do this, we do that, but then if you are running, have you ever seen somebody who bought a land, starting, the person said, okay, I want to build a house, and all the processes, the person did not have a plan.
No,
Did
it's
not have
not
plan.
possible.
So you must have a plan.
There must be a plan before an execution.
So if we are to say the loyalty is not held with pity, you don't pity your team. That is why sometimes you change the manager, you change the players, but you not change the name of the team.
So what you are trying to say now is, you not being loyal to your girlfriend, you can decide to change the team.
Yeah.
You can decide to change the manager.
Yeah.
That's why it is very hard for most of the guys to stay loyal in a relationship, because it is the same team, the same manager, the same structure, the same everything. Thank you so much. That's very intellectual of you. Okay, so my next question: what do you think is that one thing men should understand about women?
The one thing men should understand about women is you can never satisfy them.
No matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
Lord of Jesus.
Okay, take for instance, don't attach to it your girlfriend.
Okay.
Your younger sister. If you are a kind of person that still send money to your sister, maybe 10,000, 20,000. Let's start from 5,000. Maybe in 100 level 5,000. If that same sister gets to 400 level and you still send her 5,000, she will not appreciate it. She doesn't care where the money is coming from.
All she cares about is what she wants to use the money for.
So it's just like an atmosphere. We all react to atmosphere, but atmosphere doesn't care about us. Tójò bá ṣú nsìn kò kàn ojú now. Àwa ni a máa sáré káṣọ wa wọlé pé no. Understand? So naturally, these women are created to care for themselves. They care for themselves. They never care for the second party. So one thing you should understand is you can never satisfy them.
Okay, so now from that, let me bring out a question from your response.
Okay.
What do you think? So now, according to your response, what do you now think women love most? I mean, what do you think women of nowadays? Because of course everybody are Gen Z word. So what do you think women love most?
Women love love. I used
not money.
No, not money.
Oh, so you think women prefer love over money?
If I could answer that, I would say they have a misinterpretation for love.
Okay.
You see somebody that loves you, you set a boundary. I used to tell people, God do not love us unconditionally. So no man can love you unconditionally. If you say I want a man that loves me unconditionally, you are deceiving yourself. Because one, if you say unconditionally, there is no tax attached to it. If you like, you worship God, God will still pardon you. If you like, you don't worship him, he will still pardon you, but it's a no. The purpose is to worship him, right? So same thing applicable to relationship. Women love love. They want love. Sometimes some women do not care about your money. But when they see you as a mumu who cannot divide love, that is when they care about your money. But if you know what you love, and you want what you love, and you want to continue in that love, that is what they want. I've seen couples of ladies that, they'll be like, you are not giving me attention. That is why I left. It's not about you are not giving me money. So it is when the man fails to divine the love, that is when women attention will now be shifted
to money. Thank you so much for your answer, for your response. Now let me ask you another thing. This is about your school life. I mean, when you were the president, what is that one thing you think students never understood about you when you were the union president?
Student never let me just say, student never believes. Then even my girlfriend then never believe I was dating her alone. So
hold on. Don't get. I think you are misinterpreting my question.
Okay.
What is that one thing you think students generally never understood about you? Like, okay, this is one thing about me, but you people don't understand. What is that thing that you feel like, okay, throughout your tenure as the president, this is one thing I feel like they never understood, but I still did it. I was still me, but they just never knew. They never understood.
Let me just say transparency. Because
so you were transparent?
Of course.
Wow.
Till today, I can give the transaction of all the money I made. like the transaction
All the
of the
money
money
you
I sent out, the money that comes in. I can
when
give.
you were the union
Yeah, I
president.
kept it for tomorrow's.
Wow, for future
Yeah,
references.
so that when I comes out, I say I want to
Ó rà
contest
pé ó lọ
for
pẹ́ ó lọ ìgbà tó ṣe president in school ó
Okowoje.
kówó jẹ.
So I will now bring it out. We will make the rough calculation. So one thing that it is normal for people to criticize you based on the platform you belongs to. People believe that then we used to contribute, 500 naira for union due. They believe that the SUG is the owner. So anything like this, SUG one there. But then you were once a senator,
Transparency
how,
was all you were all about.
Yeah.
But they never knew
They
that
never
this
knew.
was the thing about
Yeah.
you. Okay, I love that question. I love that response. Now my next question is, what advice in a sentence,
Okay.
what advice would you give about campus life? I mean, relationship on campus. What advice would you advise somebody to take campus relationship seriously, or to just flow with the energy, flow with the atmosphere?
Let me just say this. I should have give, one line answer.
Okay.
But if you did not see your partner on campus, in church, in service, you are the one doing yourself. Because one, I cannot say you should flow with the vibe. You need to divine yourself and divine the relationship and move on. So if you fail to do all these three things, it will be very, very hard for you to see love or love mate or partner again. I used to tell people that God has never created anybody specially somewhere for anybody. So when we say we want to go and pray for our partner, we want to go and pray, we want to consult oracle,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want to do this for our partner, it's a lie. You know why? Somebody that is praying that does not have good character, you can never find a partner, a good person. There's no how God will, Ọlọ́run máa dá ọmọ ẹ̀ síbì kan, á wá lọ fi ìwọ tó ní ìyà, tó ní ìwà, á lọ fi ẹ́ fún ọmọ yẹn. It's not possible.
Exactly.
So one advice I would give to them is that when they define the love they want, where they are going, the vision, and it's aligned, they should just stick to each other.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Now I have one very, very important question. This is like a personal question. Okay. And I feel, based on your social media, your social media presence, so this is why this is a need for this question, because I'm very, very sure the same way I want to ask this question, there are some people that might also have that question in mind, and you are going to need to respond to us now. Now the question is, from your social media presence,
Okay.
do you see yourself as a motivational speaker, or you are just a bored young man, that creates write-ups that comes to your head? Like, are you just like bored person, and then you just any write-up that comes to your head, boom, and you put your name? Or do you see yourself like a motivational speaker, or do you understand my question?
I understand.
Okay, so from your social media presence, do you see yourself as a motivational speaker that needs to motivate people out there, or you're just a bored young man that just drops something that comes to your head that you feel like, okay, it makes sense? So tell us about it. Clear us, please.
I am a motivational speaker.
Okay.
So looking at the situation and the community we are rising from,
Okay.
you need somebody that could ginger you, someone that will do this. Somebody did it to me too.
Yeah.
So now I have to do it for others too. So I'm a motivational speaker. I don't have a fixed mindset. I have a growth mindset.
Well, I think your answer has answered your response has quenched my curiosity about that, that particular thing. So now, please, just in 30 seconds, give a shout out to one person that means so much to you, and who the person is to you, and then tell us your social media and how we can reach you. Social media, your probably your Instagram or your TikTok.
All right, a big shout out to my mommy, the person whose strength and prayer and constant support has been driving me. Thank you for your sacrifice, your love, and all, and everything you've done to me.
Thank you, mommy.
Thank you so much. I love you, mommy.
So tell us your social media and
on TikTok, you can as well search for Omo Akin 001023.
And your TikTok, your Instagram.
My Instagram is AKINJETAN EMMANUEL. And my Facebook page is Prince Ayodeji Emmanuel. So,
all right. Thank you so much for coming to our program, and then we hope to see you in a greater place in the nearest future. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.